China is increasingly showing that it is ready to support Iranian terrorist proxy forces. A Chinese warship attacked a German reconnaissance plane with a laser. The plane was participating in a European Union mission to protect against Houthi attacks in the Red Sea. The German Foreign Ministry summoned the Chinese ambassador, but China denies attacking the German Air Force. What? At the same time, the Houthis have already sunk a second civilian ship in the Red Sea in just 1 week. Well, against the backdrop of news that China is ready to sell fourth-generation J-10 fighter jets to Iran, more and more questions are arising about how China is actually involved in the confrontation in the Middle East. I'm Alexei Pechi. Today is July 9th. Let's discuss this topic together, step by step. But before we begin, I ask you to subscribe to this channel, give it a like, leave any comment you want, and be sure to subscribe to my Telegram channel. The link to it is in the description of this video. So, the German government has officially accused China of a laser attack on a German military aircraft participating in the European Union's naval mission to protect merchant ships in the Red Sea. The reconnaissance aircraft was attacked with a laser from a Chinese warship, the German Foreign Ministry said yesterday, and summoned the Chinese ambassador in connection with the incident. As stated in the German Foreign Ministry statement, quote, creating a threat to German personnel and disrupting the mission's operations are completely unacceptable. And according to the German Ministry of Defense, the affected aircraft was able to land safely after the incident. And the agency's representative stated that the crew of the Chinese vessel, by using a laser, put both the people and the equipment on the aircraft at risk. After the incident, the flight was interrupted as a precautionary measure. The aircraft returned to its Djibouti base and later resumed its mission participation, as per the German Ministry of Defense. As further stated, the attack was carried out without cause and without prior contact while the aircraft were conducting a routine flight. The Chinese ship has already been spotted in this area several times, although there is no reason for it to be there. The attack took place back on July 2, but it has only now become publicly known. It is telling that the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs has already stated that Germany's accusation that Chinese military forces used a laser against a German aircraft does not correspond to reality. This was stated by Mao Ning, the official representative of China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. She emphasized that China fulfills its responsibilities as a major power and contributes to international security. The representative of the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs noted that both sides should strengthen communication based on facts to avoid misunderstandings and miscalculations in the future. And here a strange inconsistency appears. The European Union operation called Accuses is a defensive naval operation in the Red Sea. The armies of the European Union countries are protecting merchant ships from the Yemeni Houthis, whose activity is observed in the Red Sea. The European Union and the United States of America have long notified all parties about their actions in this area. At the same time, China has never officially stated that it is also fighting the Houthis in this region. But now China claims that the warship, which for some reason was there and attacked a German plane, was supposedly also carrying out a mission to maintain international security in the region. I should note that the German reconnaissance plane is participating in a European Union mission in the Red Sea to protect an important maritime route from attacks by Yemeni Houthis. In January, the Bundestag extended the mandate for up to 700 Bundeswehr soldiers to participate in this mission. Currently, about 30 Bundeswehr soldiers are taking part in the mission. Houthi attacks on commercial vessels in the Red Sea have increased since October 2023, shortly after the large-scale attack on Israel by the terrorist organization Hamas. With their attacks, the Houthis are trying to force Israel to stop its strikes on the Gaza Strip, which are being carried out as part of a retaliatory military operation against Islamist militants, who are hiding there. And that's when the United States and the European Union decided to carry out military operations to ensure the safety of shipping in the Red Sea. But what's even stranger is that by its actions, China is actually preventing the Europeans from ensuring security in the Red Sea and countering the Houthis, who are overseen by Iran. And this has already led to the Houthis sinking a second civilian ship in a week in the waters of the Red Sea. And here, there's a really strange episode. According to maritime security firms, on Wednesday, a mission began to evacuate the crew of a Greek ship that was damaged by Houthi attacks off the coast of Yemen 2 days ago. Vessel. With 22 crew members, 21 Filipinos and 1 Russian. Here, it was attacked by maritime drones and RPGs fired from speedboats used by the Houthis. At least 4 crew members were killed and 2 others were injured during the attack. This was the first fatal incident during shipping in the Red Sea since June 2024. Later, reports emerged that the Liberian-flagged vessel sank off the coast of Yemen. This was the second case of a vessel sinking as a result of a Houthi attack in the Red Sea this week. Today, the Houthis released a video of another vessel sinking called under the Liberian flag, near Yemen, which was attacked again 2 days ago. The bulk carrier was seized as a result of a combined attack by the Houthis. And here's an interesting fact for you. The vessel was carrying iron and fertilizers from China to Turkey. The voyage seemed low risk since it had nothing to do with Israel. Both Turkey and China were confident that the Houthis definitely wouldn't touch their ship. But the Houthis claim that the attacks are connected to repeated violations of the ban on ships entering Israeli ports. Moreover, they claim that the ship was seized when it ignored numerous warnings not to continue toward its destination. But it turns out that despite the ceasefire agreement with the United States of America, which I remind you was signed with the Houthis in May of 2025, the Houthis continue their active attacks on ships, but this raises even more questions. If the Houthis are sinking ships connected to China, then why is China attacking with lasers? A German plane which is actually meant to ensure the safety of shipping in the Red Sea, including for Chinese ships. Share your thoughts and conclusions in the comments below. That's all for now. And friends, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and don't forget to like.